Welcome to another episode of Dephemberember. Today we are going to be working with lace and postcard. Let's do this. Look what I have in here. I have my postcard and I have a piece of lace. It's really nice. And I choose the blue because it's gonna be matching with this blue here, there, and also in the back of this stamp. I really love this postcard because it has a butterfly and it has everything I need for this project. Also, the animal for today's ephemera is going to be this amazing and cutie bunny. Look at him. So I have a plan that is gonna make this bunny grow. So stay in this episode. This card is kind of shiny and I really want to coffee dye it with a little bit of coffee, and this is not gonna stay on this glossy paper. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna file this a little bit in order to take away the shine and give it a little bit of a vintage old look. You can see how instantly changes. Okay, now look what we have. It's totally different, it's distressed, and it looks kind of old. Another thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrinkle it a little bit. I'm gonna fold it. Look and old and get some of these crevices so the coffee can go in. Okay, now let me get my bag. I'm gonna coffee dye this. Let's let this dry here in one of the corner of my table, and I'm gonna work with the bunny and with the lace. So my idea is to make the bunny look bigger or taller in my postcard. So what I'm going to do is give the sense like the bunny is very tall. And for that, I'm going to give you the example on how you can do it. So I cut this around the little front paws here, and I'm going to place them on top of the postcard like that. So in order for the bunny to look taller, I have to cut the back here, as I'm going to do it right now. Like so, very close to the edge, and now I have half of the bunny in here. This little entrance here, this little cut on the arm is gonna help me hang the bunny here and glue it, and the button is gonna go there. So as you can see, it gives you the sense that the bunny is really tall. So I'm gonna do that with my postcard, but I want you to see the effect. The only thing is that you have to make sure that you are gluing it right in the same direction, so it really looks that it grew up. So this is the idea. So I'm gonna have my postcard here. It's still wet. So far we are having this. It's still a little bit wet and it's soft. So I'm gonna take the advantage, like, because it's really soft with the coffee, I'm just gonna go like that and open it. And this is what I have. So let's allow it to dry, and I'm gonna be back. So the effect is gonna be that the bunny up and the bottom part of the bunny here. So what do you think? And I'm going to glue the lace on this side. So the idea is to have the postcard, like place it on a pocket here in your journal, or just glue the complete postcard on the back on your journal. Also, you can glue this on a thicker board or cardboard and then cut all around and make it harder in order for this to become a pocket. So in that case, you'll be able to place some things in here, like in the back of the bunny, so as a pocket. So let's see, and let's try to finish this project. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'll be back. This is the postcard. It looks pretty vintage and old. So now we're gonna finish our prompt for today. That is about lace and postcard. So I have my lace, I have my postcard, and the animal is a bunny. But as I have a butterfly here, I'm going to add this nice blue butterfly. I cut this from a magazine that is going to be matching with the blue on the lace and also with this blue around the card. So this is going to be here in the back of the postcard. You can still see all the things in my postcard. I didn't want to cover anything because it's really nice. And actually I bought this from Italy. I have it from a long time in my house, so finally I'm using it in a project. So I'm gonna clip this here, so it's gonna be drying pretty soon and it's gonna be on place. And as you can see, I can probably just glue this little part of the front legs because I want it to be here, like kind of looking at the butterfly in there, you see? And also I'm gonna make it grow with the bottom part that I'm going to be gluing in here. So I need all this part to show up. And let's see. That's the way my bunny is now. It's super big, as you can see. It grew a lot. And let me just do a little bit of contrast with this so you can see better. Look at that. So that's the bunny coming out, and then from there it's really stretched. The next thing is adding the butterfly to my postcard, and as this is already going out of the frame of the postcard, I'm gonna do the butterfly just in here inside. I was thinking like doing it on an angle, but I'm gonna do it right in the center. I cut the antennas because they were super thin, they were just lines. So I have two options. I can make the antennas back with a marker or something, or I can go with a tiny bit of this thread here. It's like we're not gonna see any differences or anything lacking in the butterfly. This can probably be like that. Yes. Let's do something. I'm going to go here and cut the extra lace so we can have it the length we need. And it's also easier to clip it, so it's gonna stay in place. Well, this is the result so far. In this piece of the bunny here and also that little piece there. So I have two options. I can do just coffee dye paper here and there, but I can also go and give it a little finish touch with a quote. I have a bunch of quotes and words. I have contentment, imagination shift. I like this one. Definitely, this is an imagination shift. Having the bunny stretch and growing. I'm gonna just cut this a little bit more and give this a different look with my
vintage photo, the distress ink. Let me have this on the side. Imagination shift. I think I need to cut this a little bit more and then leave the eye alone. Let's go with this. Really nice. Here actually I don't think I need anything because of that. It's just a little tip coming out from there, and up there I'm gonna go with a little piece of this paper. This is gonna give the bunny a final touch. So you don't see that tip coming out from there. And here I have the option of covering all the bunny, all the legs and everything, or I can just go ahead and give him a final touch with my vintage photo, and it's gonna be okay. So you can see the letters coming out, and a final touch, especially on the creases here. All right, I still have a little tip coming out here, which I don't want. I'm just gonna turn it back there. And let's flip this so you can have the idea how my postcard is looking now. Now that it's dry, I'm gonna take this out. This is the way my project looks for today. I have a really stretched bunny and a lace and a postcard that is really great. This is the back, and remember, always go and look into your imagination and make a shift. So this is awesome. I am really in love with my bunny and today's ephemera, and for that reason I need to come here and we go on day 12 and just check it. So thanks for sharing with me, thanks for being in my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. I see you tomorrow in a new ephemera for this Dephemberember 2022. Bye friends, bye.